Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Kayla and this is my 9-month-old baby Wyatt, and today we're just sharing another toy rotation video. So I noticed that he wasn't interested in what we had out anymore. He wasn't really playing with it, so it's time to switch things up for him so that he can keep playing independently and have a little more fun. So we put some new stuff out today and I'll show you what we have. So here's our shelf, and I'll just start with this on the bottom since that's what he's going to. It's this little gear toy. I don't know if it's considered a puzzle, but it has these little gears that he can spin around and take off, and eventually I'll bring it back out when he's a little older and he'll be able to match the colors and make a pattern. And then next to that I just have a little wooden ring stacking toy that looks like the Very Hungry Caterpillar. Then over here I have, I think it's called a rolling drum. It's from Tag Toys. So it's shiny and sparkly and colorful. It has a marble inside, so when he spins it, it makes noise. And it also has a mirror, so sometimes it'll stop on the mirror and take a look at himself. We've had this out before, but it's been a few months. I think we gave this to him when he was 5 months, and he loved it then. And as you can see, he still really likes it, so I think we're gonna still get a lot of use out of this. On the top I have some clutching toys. So this is a triangle from Plan Toys that he can shake around, and the ball in the middle has a bell and it actually pops out. And then there's a little caterpillar that just kind of twists around, and this other little teether for him to shake and chew on. Then there's just a couple instruments from the Band in a Box set. I pulled out the maracas and the cymbals for him to shake around and bang together. Then on the top shelf we also have a music box. When you turn the handle, a caterpillar will pop out. However, he is actually not a fan of this anymore. It terrified him, so we're gonna be putting this away. I had it out a few months ago and he loved it. He would laugh and smile at it, but for some reason now he's just not a fan. That's actually one of the things I like about toy rotation, is seeing the ways that he will interact with the same toy during different stages in his development, but this was a definite fail this time. The last thing I have out, he's a much bigger fan of. It's just a clear bucket with some balls in it. He loves balls right now, so I'm giving him lots of options. These ones are all different textures, so it's kind of a sensory experience. Some are bumpy, some are smooth, and I'm just keeping them in this container with a big hole at the top so that he can put them in and take them back out easily. So these are the books we're putting out this week. This was already out, but I'm gonna leave it out since we have some other Caterpillar stuff on our shelf. And then I have a few Mama books for Mother's Day. And then this is a photo album I ordered from Shutterfly. It just is Wyatt's book of familiar faces. So I put a picture of a family member's face with their name next to it. So we've got Wyatt, me, his dad, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, and then even the dog made it into the book. So a photo album's a really good way. I mentioned in our last video that your baby might like to look at books with pictures of real people, and this is a really good way to do that. We're also going to share a couple other activities that we're going to be incorporating into our week, and all you need is some contact paper, some painter's tape, and some bubble wrap. So here I just laid out some contact paper, and I'm attaching the sticky side of the contact paper with the sticky side of the painter's tape, and I'm just going to do that on all 4 sides to make a square. This is what it looks like when it's done. I stuck it on the wall so the sticky side is facing out, and I put some plastic balls on there. If you do this, just make sure that the contact paper is sticky enough to hold up whatever you're putting on, and that your toys are pretty lightweight. So the idea is that he's just going to sit here and take them off, and at one point he also tries to put them back on too. Another way to use the painter's tape and balls is to just make your baby a little path by taping the balls to the floor. And if they are crawling or walking, you can also do this on the wall a little bit higher up so that they have to reach up for it. The last activity is this bubble wrap runway. So I just took some bubble wrap that we got in a box and I taped it down to the floor for him. This encouraged him to get up on his knees, so we were really excited because usually still he's pretty much just an army crawler, so this was exciting. He's just crawling across it and popping all the bubbles. So that's it for today. Well, maybe you got some ideas on how to incorporate toy rotation for your baby at home, or maybe some of the DIYs, and thanks for watching.